So as we can see from this is from spaceman777 underscore, or it's spaceman underscore space underscore man 777 three sevens one underscore behind, or just say spaceman 77. um he has, or they have 5,807K subscribers, and their video here, which is anime focus, it says the manga that ruined its potential. Not really sure what they're talking about, so we'll see what they're referring to. If you guys want to be part of the video or want to see the video while I am doing the reaction and giving my opinion based on what's happening alongside my audience, you can come over here on YouTube. Link in the description if you're watching from TikTok, or watch from YouTube Shorts, or you can watch from Twitch where there's no artwork. So if you want to see that, go ahead.
Cliche, overused. These are all terms that have been used to insult various art forms over the years. And anime, along with manga, are no exceptions. Over the past 20 years or so, there's been an inescapable meta that continues to dominate the charts no matter what. Half man, half monster. From AOT and Naruto to JJK and Chainsaw Man, this base idea has literally spawned billions of dollars.
Seven Deadly Sins? We'll see. We'll see if it's seven deadly.
Many people have wondered, how can an idea that's given its cheeks to everyone still continue to be an infinite money glitch? Well, cliche does not equal bad. Yes, Dennis is another half-demon teenage protagonist, but Fujimoto put crack in this generic formula with his literal insane plot points, along with his commitment to writing about dark issues that rarely get to see the light in these kinds of series. But what happens when you take a one-of-a-kind, unprecedented story and force it through this same generic pipeline for the sake of that manga, for the sake of that money, for the sake of that bayag? You get Goku Raku Guy. On January 27th.
What? I heard there's good things about this. Oh no. Did it? We'll see, we'll see.
Great year of 2020, Yuto Sano dropped one of the cleanest one-shots I've ever had the pleasure of reading, Goku Raku Guy, the Third Avenue Incident. This is a story about the brutal reality of many urban environments, and page 1 shows immediately that ain't shit sweet when you trying to survive. We meet our two main characters, Tao and Alma. Alma was just a little kid trying to make it on his own, but he stole from the wrong lady. Despite being many years older, Tao put the hands on that young nigga as she caught him trying to steal from him, but thankfully, Tao still has a heart and decides to take the boy under her wing. Fast forward however many years into the future, and Alma is now a young man serving as Tao's right hand. The two of them work as shady mercenaries that solve any problem in the underground, for the right price of course. And the first task we see them deal with is a businessman trying to cover up the fact that he's how do we say, a bit too much of a dog person. This guy loved the Inuka-san manga. Let me explain. Goku Raku Guy is a world where beast men exist. Half tiger, half man, literally. However, in this up city, beastmen are heavily discriminated against. Some species are more rare than others, however, and unfortunately, trafficking is a harsh reality that these beings have to look out for. Word around town is that mermaids just got sold into a popular brothel, and due to them being so uncommon, they're highly in demand. While Alma's out picking up cigs for Tao, someone pickpockets him, and it just so happens to be a mermaid. Even though Alma's thugged out, and most niggas will get beat the fuck up for touching him, he sees that this young girl is in pain, and he shows her the same compassion Miss Tao showed him all those years ago. Well, kinda. It took her a minute to show the compassion, but she did indeed show it. Anyway, Alma brings her back to the crib to see Tao, and even though the mermaid only has $1 to her name, Tao is willing to hear what she has to say. There's a medicine in this world that allows beastmen to transform fully into a human for a limited time, but it's very expensive. The mermaid girl's family started taking this medicine a while back, and her mother and sisters moved in with this strange older man. While her mother and the man seemed to be in love at first, he eventually became abusive, and to pay off his own debts, he sold off the entire family to the black market, and only this one girl escaped. This story struck a chord with Tao, as she was also abused when she was younger. So despite the fact that Tao seemed to only be motivated by her own survival, she goes out of her way to save the girl's family. If this sounds like a cold ass intro to a story to you, that's because it is. I avoided spoilers, so I beg y'all, please give this a read. Yuto Sano is a genius in my eyes. The art alone in this one shot is enough to earn them a serialization, but the fact
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of clean. It is clean. Not kinda, it is clean. That's all I'm saying. Look how clean the art is. That is some clean art. Man, you gotta respect that clean
The
art.
Goku Rakugai one-shot also covers dark themes like abuse, corruption within the system, and prejudice. This had the makings of an all-time classic. So when Goku Rakugai got picked up to drop monthly in Shonen Jump, I can't even describe to you how excited I was. But what if I told you that every cool and unique thing about the one-shot was changed with the manga's release? Would you also fist your own ass in despair? I know I did. Let me explain.
Wait, whoa, back up. That's a little extreme, don't you think?
July
Hey guys, did you
What
know?
the hell? What the hell? That's a little bit on the extreme, don't you think?
4th, in the great year of 2022, Goku Rakugai officially debuted in Jump Square, a sister magazine of Weekly Shonen Jump that instead focuses on monthly releases. The manga starts off
Give it a read.
much like the one-shot, with Tao and Amma once again being
Gotta give it a
mercenaries,
read.
as they help a businessman hide the fact that he wants to be just like his favorite waifu, Inukai-san. Fast forward a couple panels, and Amma's running errands for Tao, but on his way back, he spots a kid doing graffiti on their building. Turns out it's a rich kid that's on the search for his missing Beastman friend, with a reward of 5 million big ones. With this much bread on the line, Amma brings little bro back to Miss Tao. Unfortunately, the kid feels like the mercs are too fucking shady to be trusted, and decides to take his search elsewhere. But by the time he leaves, the night has already come upon the city. The disaster hour has arrived. The rich kid continues to roam the streets and eventually finds his friend on the brink of death. As he looks into the shadows of the back alley, he sees the creature that had taken him. It's a demon.
Alright,
Okay. All hope seems lost. Both of them are about to die. That is until Alma swoops in last second to save them. The demons in this universe are called Manga. This is unfortunate timing, but very fitting, as Alma's putting in work fighting this big ass demon. Tao's in the background, giving us an expositional speech about the evil demons that have been resurrected to cause disasters, in which she reveals that her and Alma's true occupation is demon hunters. Are you serious right now? Another demon story, huh? So no more unique story focusing on the dynamics between people and beastmen? For sure. No, I'm gonna let him cook. Anyway, Alma's starting to struggle against the Manga. It was way stronger than anticipated. Alma decides it's time to take things to the next level. He opens up his shirt and pulls the stake out of his chest, unleashing his full ability. Alma's true power is that he's half demon, half man. Are y'all fucking serious, bro? No fucking way these niggas took this dark, moody seinen and transformed it into JJK, bro. Come on. This motherfucking Chainsaw Man knockoff, dog. I deadass couldn't believe it, bro. When I read this chapter, I can't explain the pain I felt in my heart and my ass freshly fisted. And the fact that I had to wait a month for more of this buffoonery.
Can we not say these things? Why do we have to say these things?
I was sick to my goddamn stomach, man. My goat is washed. The Goku Rakugai one-shot was a breath of fresh air, with a depressing and disgusting setting filled with morally ambiguous actors all trying their hardest to survive. And when the manga was announced, I already knew things were bound to change. Many of the greatest manga started off as one-shots, and were able to build on the already impressive premise to soar to heights unknown. I was expecting things to be different, but I didn't expect the very soul of the one-shot to be killed in an attempt to become another generic shonen appealing to the most common denominator. However, despite the disappointing start of the manga, I still kept hope that peak fiction will return once more. The art was still fantastic. The character designs were even better than before, but the story fell off like a supervillain in a kids movie. At the time of this recording, the manga has now been running for 2 years, and I gotta say, peak has in fact come back. But before we speak on that, we have to discuss the differences between the manga and the one-shot, because even though the manga has finally gained its own identity with the recent chapters, I still believe the original concept had unmatched potential. First things first, I want to speak on the difference in tone and characters between the two versions of the story. The manga feels so much more watered down compared to the one-shot. For example, in the manga, the idea of beastmen being discriminated against still exists, but it's so much more juvenile, and we don't get to see any examples of it. It just comes off in an exposition dump. Literally, bro, that one rich kid thinks to himself, my dad told me not to associate with beastmen because they're lower class. Okay. I mean, since you said it, the concept is still there, but like, we don't get to see it at all. The biggest shame, in my opinion, is that Tao and Amma have lost so much of their edge and original appeal in the manga variant. They're no longer these morally gray, broken characters. Now, they're just the good guys. They aren't solving crimes as mercenaries who do something fucked up for cash. They're heroes for hire, quote unquote, who act out of the kindness of their hearts. Like they literally say it multiple times. By the way, we're the good guys. Nigga, I know. In the one shot, when Tao and Amma helped the mermaids, those said mermaids didn't didn't have any cash to give to them. But Tao said, don't worry about it, little bruh. I got you. She hits a crazy Uno reverse. The Tiger Beastman tried to sell the mermaids into the black market, but Tao traffics that nigga instead to make up for the bread. That's cold-blooded, which makes the manga feel ass in comparison sometimes, because even up to the current chapters, these two have yet to achieve the combined aura and complexity they once had. I mean, Tao always maxed out, but Alma fell the fuck off. Tao and Alma's relationship in the one-shot immediately starts off with a much deeper feeling. From the jump, this pair has so much character on some backwards, bizarro Batman and Robin type dynamics. Or, well, I guess just Batman and Robin technically. I also feel the manga made a huge mistake with making Alma the main character. In the one-shot, Tao and Alma basically split the screen time evenly, but in the manga, Alma takes all the screen time over Tao, and this hurts the series a lot. Tao is easily the coolest character in both the one-shot and the manga, but the manga makes her take a backseat to hoist this wannabe Itadori to stardom. This nigga's an industry plant, and you know, maybe one-shot Alma could have handled the spotlight, but Alma in the manga is simply not that guy. The lights were too bright. Alma is so Weenie Hut Jr. compared to his one-shot counterpart. He goes from being Miss Tao's crash-out shooter in the OG to an immature, naive, half-demon nigga in the manga. That nigga about sweet as hell, boy. You know he ain't spinning shit. He still got a bit of his one-shot personality, but it doesn't really have that same impact because we know he's not built like that. Bro is fake crazy. I could kick his ass without any guilt. You're not like that, little bro. You're from the burbs. One of the most tragic losses from the one-shot is the overall swag of Alma. Alma in the manga is just a generic, boring, Itadori, dingy fusion who's put into interesting situations by characters who are much more entertaining than himself. But in the one-shot, my nigga Alma cool as hell. He's more of a punk type character in that story, which in my opinion is much more enjoyable and makes much more sense considering the setting. I'm so tired of the naive MC trope, bro. Where the thugs at, man? Hey, thug shake if you really about it, man. Fuck you talking about? Shake that shit, nigga.
Pi is a browser extension that lets you block those pesky
Bro just wants, bro wants an ignorant MC. That's all he wants. I get it. I kind of get what he's talking about. He just wants he wants someone to throw hands. He wants that one dude to throw some hands. That's what he wants to do. I get it. He wants the fighting capabilities of Itadori, but have like the straight ignorance like Naruto, young Naruto, I guess.
Oh, one-shot Alma is a real deal young nigga, bro. A real deal crash out. That one Tiger Beastman was talking crazy to bro on the street, and immediately on sight, Twin said, "Who the fuck is you talking to, bro?" Pum! Bitch ass boy popped that nigga right in his mouth and took his blick. What?
He took his gun.
I'm itching to shoot that bitch, Twin. I've been waiting to switch cheese a nigga, Twin. One-shot Alma really just an Atlanta nigga for real. Like I said earlier, his relationship with Tao also has a much more intriguing dynamic in the OG. In the one-shot, she feels like the tough mother of a badass kid. Although harsh, you can tell it comes from a place of love.
I respect it. I'm not gonna lie, I respect it. I get what he's coming from, because like I get what he's coming from with the whole naive Ite type anime manga protagonist. It is getting kind of old to a certain degree. I get it, but like he just was so straight, want to go hands like every second.
Manga Alma being dumbed down, Tao's motherly vibe is turned down as well, and now it just comes off as her saying obvious truths to a fucking idiot. But speaking of Tao, I'd like to discuss her changes as well. Although not nearly as drastic as Alma's remake, I still find myself missing her original personality at times. Tao's one-shot variant is much more effective narratively than her manga version. Both of them have the same base traits of hard-ass exterior with a take-no-shit attitude that's actually hiding a big softy that's willing to help anyone. But due to the darker world of the one-shot, that hard-ass exterior makes more sense, and the fact that she's truly a softy is an even more potent idea. To help people for free in the world of the one-shot is some real deal angelic shit, but at the same time, she's still slime. She's not simply killing demons because her crew is the only people who can. She's actively enforcing her own thoughts on fairness and justice against the maniacs in her city. And lastly, whoever thought it was a good idea to lean away from the focus being on beastmen and the way that they serve as an allegory for prejudice? You're not a hooper, bro. You don't know ball. You have no idea how good the Goku Rakugan one-shot was. My fault. That might be a bit extreme. The one-shot world has a dark cloud around it that sucks you into its atmosphere, but the manga trades all this out to do another take on the half-demon protag versus the full demon villains. Boo! The demon trope is so overused, bro. It literally took half the soul away from the concept of Goku Rakugan. I know I keep saying it, dog, but Alma is just a mix of Denji and Yuji, bro. It's very obvious and very annoying. Nigga literally has a power-up on his chest like Dennis. The fuck is this nigga, Power Rangers, bro? How we all transforming the same way? Nigga still in swag, bitch ass boy.
Yeah, that's not sounding good. Yeah, this is what happens when you actually. Yeah, when I now look at him now, you look like if you fusion dance Denji with Itadori. It's weird because like it looks like it, and when you look at the art style, it's a cleaner version, a lot not edgier because compared to like Jujutsu Kaisen, it's a lot. Jujutsu Kaisen has a very sketchy, rough look. This one is like Jujutsu Kaisen but clean as hell, like Kingdom Hearts clean. It has like a Kingdom Hearts like sharpness aesthetic, along with a um Jujutsu Kaisen type feel at the same time. But given it feels like that, and now now I'm looking at it as he puts it the way he does. I can see it. It looks like Itadori and Denji fusion dance into this dude. That's wild.
He even stealing my nigga emotes, bro. Come on now, bro. You're not slick, buddy. Now look, I may be critical, and it might sound like I hate this manga, but that's not true at all. I actually love it, but it's so sad to see a potential genre-defining piece of media be toned down to an 8 out of 10 in an attempt to capture a wider audience. A story for everyone. It's a story for no one. But after all that, how did this manga manage to sneak its way into my top 3 favorite new gens? To be fair, it is understandable that the GRG manga wouldn't be as developed from the start compared to the one-shot. Trying to finish a story in 50 or so pages versus trying to stretch a story.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I'm saddened that what's happening with this manga here, I love this art style. I would love to have an art style like this. It looks so pristine. I love. Yeah, I'm doing a thumbnail, but like, I love this. I love this art style. I want this art style.
To come, there's going to be a lot of things you keep mysterious for a while. However, for the first 7 chapters, aka the first 7 months, I couldn't help but continue to feel like the manga diluted itself to the point of just being another jump manga that would get canceled faster than a white girl on the internet. What do you mean I can't call them that? They say it to each other all the time. But I really loved the GRG one-shot. I became a big fan of Yuto Sano's writing and art style especially. I wanted to keep believing that one day they would manage to write themselves out of that hole of mediocrity. And ever since chapter 8, Twin has officially done it. GRG has finally gained its own personality and has firmly placed itself in my top 3 new gen manga. But what was it exactly that elevated GRG to peak despite its rough start? Characters. Yuto Sano is brilliant when it comes to character writing. And
just to be clear, guys, if you don't want to see the art stuff, you can go to the Twitch. It's just me, my chat, and literally the screen of what we're reacting to. So if you don't want to watch the art stuff that I'm doing on YouTube or Twitch or TikTok, go over here on Twitch and you can just see the reaction, my VTubing model and the chat, and you can talk and give your opinions on based on what we're reacting to. We're reacting to mainly anime stuff, and we're gonna be doing cringe videos right after this.
Every new cast member introduced continues to erect the excellence of the manga, and myself. But before discussing new players, let's first talk about how Sano managed to make Tao and Alma great characters after their tough beginnings. Tao and Alma's dynamic is noticeably different in the manga, but it did
For democracy.
It's so fucking wholesome, bro. You can't hate on it. He be waking up early and shit to do her laundry like that's really his big sis or something. And the way he still calls her ma'am and is so respectful to her despite being reckless with every other interaction shows just how much Alma respects her, which is nice to see. I will say though, this is just my opinion. This is just speculation, but their relationship seems much more one-sided in the manga. Maybe I'm bugging, but especially with the development in chapter 20, I believe there's a lot of potential to dive into Alma's undying loyalty to Tao, while she seems to kind of just tolerate him. Not on no Makima shit or nothing like that, but more so like, yo, people don't really fuck with you like you fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? Like I said though, this isn't a fact, this is just my assumptions for where the story might go, because Tao is extremely closed off with Alma, and he notes multiple times that he doesn't really know anything important about her. Regarding Tao's character specifically though, she's still raw as fuck in the manga, don't get me wrong. 100% the best character by far, no debate, no discussion. Since this is a world where demons and monsters are real, Alma once asked Tao, do you believe in gods? To which she responds, of course not. If they exist, they should do a better job.
Yeah, this is looking good. Let's keep building the music and... No, this is supposed to be the happy...
I like that. I like to cut your jib, man. Tao got that dog in her. Ain't she blicking niggas down with the motherfucking J-lit? Blicking niggas down while smoking za? Now that's a bad motherfucker right there. Her characterization is so on point.
Let's go.
She seems cold and distant, much like the one shot. And
Let's
also
go.
in this reality, she's the kind of woman who's been beaten and tortured by her past. Tao is the most realistic feeling character in the manga. Every scene she's in adds so much to the vibe. All her different characteristics and expressions.
Well, and let me tell you something. What is the one thing that these type of anime, these mangas have in common? What does Jujutsu Kaisen, this manga, Dan to Dan have all in common? Can anyone guess what they all have in common with each other? There is one particular trope that somehow seems to seem itself in these type of anime or mangas, right? That is not a tiresome thing, but it just seems like it. I just keep noticing more and more and more. No, which is this is awesome. I'm not gonna put that. What I kind of noticed is it's always a white-haired individual who's overpowered or overly cool. You notice that? Gojo, the grandma from Dan to Dan.
Sue said, "Want a drawing?"
And then it's like this lady right here, this new character here that we're hearing about from this. Like, it's weird. Like, every overpowered character or really cool characters are usually white-haired. Not the problem with it, but I just kind of noticed that's a main thing that keeps coming up more and more and more. Kind of weird. What you're drawing? I'm doing a thumbnail for my YouTube channel. So as we're doing reactions, I'm doing the video.
Are so subtle, but they feel so full. From the way she has a deadly gaze at all times, to the way she still says goodnight to the found family. She always respects the moment. From the way she always seems to have everything figured out and remains calm in front of Alma, to her moments of solitude, playing with her lighter as she panics about the future. She just feels so whole, you know what I mean? And like so defined as a character. Despite being so serious and focused constantly, she still plays along with the found family's little bits and gags in her own chill way. I just hope that she gets to share the spotlight with Alma as the protagonist in the future, or give us a whole arc focused on her. Please! Like, how you gonna design the baddest character in modern manga, make her cool as fuck with dope ass one-liners, and then put her on the bench so you can have your naive demon guy 530 as the lead? Buddy is tweaked out for that.
No, but that's what they do with these type of characters. When they're overpowered or overly liked, they have to nerf them. And what ironically that does, it makes you hate the MC and like them more. Right? It's like Gojo. Let's be honest. We call Itadori the main character, but let's be honest, we all see Gojo as the main character. That's why you see more of him, or more fans talking about him than Itadori. If we're talking about Itadori's or its specific situations, given whatever the context is, but 9 times out of 10, when you hear the word Jujutsu Kaisen, you might think Itadori, but 9 times out of 10 you're thinking of Gojo. Let's be honest, most people said, I'm going to get the Gojo skin in Fortnite than they ever said, I'm going to get Itadori. Or Megumi. Or the girl. I keep forgetting her name. I don't know why.
Said they nerfed Gojo cause he was too popular. Lol.
Yeah, so they nerfed him hard. So like that's why every time, and they do this is what they do with usually overpowered characters. When the overpowered character isn't not the main character.
3D_T. Sue said, personally, I think of Maharaga when someone mentions JJK.
You Magaraga? Okay, I can see that. I can see that. But like
Samurai said, or Sukuna.
Or Sukuna. Oh, that can be second. You can think of Sukuna as well. But 9 times out of 10, most people either say, I'm going to get
Samurai said no bruh.
I'm gonna get the what do you call it? No bruh. The Gojo skin. 9 times out of 10. People think of Gojo. Girls think of Gojo. Or Toshi, if we're talking about the female demographic, is either Sukuna. These are the 3 types of dudes that you hear about when most girls talk about when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen. Gojo, Sukuna, Toji. Those are the 3. Everyone else is kind of on the wayside at that point. They might throw Megumi in there, but very rare.
I do think of Sukuna or Gojo.
Yeah. So and then the people who go hard, they think of Magaraga. So yeah. But yeah.
I must be honest, I spoke on this a bit earlier, but another aspect of the manga that's fantastic is the character designs. The drip in this manga is insane.
Yes, I love the character design. So clean, so pristine. The clothes look like they belong in that universe. I love the clothes. So for those who are here, if you're hearing what I'm talking about,
said they definitely nerfed Gojo cause he was the main character.
Yeah, pretty much.
Beanbag
And they have
said
a
hi,
movie.
Bri.
I think they have a movie coming out about Gojo's birth or whatever. If you guys are listening to this, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm not just randomly just talking out of nowhere. We're doing a reaction, so if you want to come over here on YouTube Shorts, or if you want to just watch the reaction when I'm doing my artwork, you can come over here on Twitch and watch the reaction with us. There's 3 different ways you can watch this. Just watch and hear me talk about it, and just look at the art. Go on YouTube Shorts, you can see the art and what we're reacting to on the phone, or you can go to Twitch and just see the reaction alone without the art.
The fuck on. You cannot deny it. Everyone got that shit on, no cap. All the characters pass the drip check with ease, which adds to the overall appeal tenfold in my
Damn,
opinion.
like, see, I told you, it's a cleaner version of Jujutsu Kaisen. Look at that art style.
Cool ass series with
It looks,
whack-ass
bro,
fist
that
breaking.
looks like a more dope version of Gojo. Look at, look at that.
Said Artextric, hey I.
Look at that, bro.
Beanbag said, man, I finished Chainsaw Man. Good anime, pretty gory though.
Let me
Food
see.
with a Moo said, hey you.
Ew. I finished. It's a pretty good anime, and I think the movie's coming soon.
Overall appeal tenfold in my opinion. There's nothing I hate more than a cool ass series with whack ass fist break. Get that bullshit out my face. Is that USPA? But not dead ass though, the character design in GRG is sensational. Tao's design is so fire, even Hololive said, hold up, let me see your notes, big bro. Every character has their own sense of style and their own way of carrying themselves.
Yeah, they do.
And they're hot. They all have so
And
much
they're
allure
hot.
behind them. And with the way the power system works for the demons, their style also tells you a lot about their abilities and their backstory. And they're hot. But this all comes back to the fact that Yuto Sano's already a legend in my eyes artistically. Their style is god tier. Like, I feel like my niggas already lined up with the heavy hitters, bro. Yuto Sano uses their month time span to the
White-haired
maximum
men
advantage
are
because
making
every
a
page of
comeback
this manga is a
again.
work of art. Their
Hi,
shading
what
and
are you
line work
drawing?
is
Hello,
also
Shu.
unique.
I'm doing a thumbnail for my gaming channel, so I'm just making a thumbnail for the next YouTube video. We're gonna be doing I already finished the montage of Helldivers, so I'm just making the thumbnail.
Ryuga Samurai said Nick CCCCC Speen.
So it's gonna be clean as possible, so it'll be ready for the YouTube video. I don't know if I'm gonna make more thumbnails of future videos. I might just use this one and just put a number next to it for the montages for like silly stuff that happens, but we'll see. I kind of feel like if I make the thumbnails, they're gonna be a lot more personable, and a lot of people are gonna click on it better than just me making a generic thumbnail.
Neat that it comes together to form this beautiful, almost realistic feel within the manga visually. The only critique I would have given was that a lot of the fight choreography in the early chapters is kinda meh, despite it looking so good. But with the fight in chapter 20, this problem is definitely on its way out. The art is fire, bro. I wish I could glaze it better, but this shit is tough as fuck. Sano could draw just about anything and not be brick.
Thank you.
Whoa, my fault. You know what? Fuck it, I'm standing on that. I've been trying to hold back this whole time, but I can't take it anymore. Get this shit off me! On God, Tao's bad as fuck, and I need her feet in my mouth effective immediately. Nah, I said what I said, but I suggest everyone go follow Sano on Twitter because they be posting hella extra artwork on that bit. Twin be putting the characters in different situations and such, and has not missed yet, so...
I respect people who can make sketches that clean and still look like it looks like a sketch, but also is line art at the same time.
Said I'm watching a rise of wide-haired anime guys appear.
I don't think why a lot of people take seriously how that is a lot of skill to keep the sketch as clean as possible. You know, it has to be as clean as possible, but yet looks sketchy as well. Like it's not done, but it looks done. Do you know how hard that is to keep that medium that in check? Look how clean the sketch is. Right? Look how clean that looks. But yet you can feel it's not done, but it feels done. Right? That is skill. I like sketches like that. I like clean sketches like that. That is really good.
They want to tap in. More Tao with their hair down? For sure. Tao in a skirt? Yo, I fuck with that. I'll take 20 posters, please. Real quick though, I also want to just talk about the family. Shout out Dominic Toretto. The streets always win looking at. Why is this nigga so fucking strong though, bro? I thought y'all niggas was stealing DVDs and shit. Big buff bald ass nigga, man. Big buff bald ass nigga. Damn it, the found family dynamic is always cute and one of my favorite concepts in fiction. And Goku Rakugan utilizes it perfectly. All the interactions between the squad feel authentic and have an air to them that really makes it seem as if these characters have known each other for years. You can truly feel the love each of them have for one another, from the way that they bicker to the way that they call each other out. Everything is out of love, and the interactions they have are so wholesome, bruh. Like for example, the volume 2 cover art is fire, but then in the extras we get a behind the scenes of how it came to be, and it's literally just Alma helping Nate flick up for a fire ass pick, bro. I love these niggas, bro. I love that relationship, bro. So hold on, nigga, let me get right real quick. Hold on. Yo, that shit cold, ain't it? That shit cold, that shit ain't clean. I ain't fresh. I live for this type of shit, nigga. And this is kind of a spoiler. I'm pausing so you can skip to the time on the screen, but I really like that Sano's using the
Whoa. I don't want no spoilers. Save me on that one. 1828? Skip to 1828? Okay. Hey, I want no spoilers. I kinda wanna see this. Don't do that. Bro, what's got me?
It's getting cut from the video. Although it had a very rough start and was very lacking in identity originally, the story in the manga has become quite solid. Dare I say, fire. As of chapter 22, it feels like we've finally gotten past the setup and are now entering the true story. Yes, the manga is much different than the one shot, but Yuto Sano was 2016 LeBron. Lil Twin came back from a 3-1 lead with immense passion and skill. Goku Rakugan is one of the strongest cases of let them cook I've seen since the Dark Ages. Literally every chapter just gets better and better. Each new plot point gets you more and more invested.
I don't like getting spoilers. When something like this, when it clean and look nice like this, I don't want it to get any spoilers myself. That's why I avoid everything with Gacha Okuda, because I know I know that's gonna be my next favorite anime. Like it was my favorite animes from I think the 2010s was like Soul Eater. No, Soul Eater came in 2009. It'll be like Soul Eater, Fire Force, Gurren Lagann. What else? It was Reincarnation, Jobless Reincarnation. I mean,
it came in 2010.
Jobless? Yes, it came in 2020. I think 2020, 2019, 2020. I think.
You said 2010. That's real.
No, I think it was in 2020. If I remember right. And I love art style more than I like stories. Like, if the art style looks great, I'm hoping that the story is great, because it's ass if you have great art style and the story's ass, boy. It hurts my heart, bro. It hurts my heart that you have a clean art style, but your story is trash. No, you can't do this to me, dude. Don't do that to me. It's like you're a hot girl, but you're an idiot. It's like you're a hot woman, but you're an idiot. Oh, Jesus. Or like you're a dude who's buff and you're strong as hell, but you're stupid as shit.
For the next,
no,
each new character reveal gets you more bricked up than the last. Wait,
it can't be.
What?
Would you still play 7 Days to Live?
That me, bro. Sorry about that. But yeah, I just hope this shit don't get canceled, bro. Monthly manga is so good for the artist, at least in comparison to the weekly format. It's a much more healthy schedule and workload, but with the way people are so fast to move on to the next thing these days, I'm kind of worried about its ability to keep up the hype, because we all know Shonen Jump will make a nigga walk the plank expeditiously. Shonen Jump said, nigga, fuck the art, fuck letting niggas cook, man. Let me see a money spread this instant. Let me see a money spread right now, young man. I'm sorry. Moral of the story is, I don't know. I just thought that would sound cool. But yeah, what do y'all think? For those who have read the one shot and the manga, do you agree that it's made a comeback? Or do you feel like the manga was always better? I'm interested to know genuinely, because the manga is slowly starting to gain a fan base due to everyone sipping over towel, but I haven't really seen much discourse about the actual story itself online yet. I'm gonna continue to hope and pray, but I believe GRG is on the rise and potentially safe from cancellation for now. Knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood, knock on wood. I'm knocking on my right now. What the fuck? Sorry, okay. I really do hope we get to finish the story on Sano's terms though, because spawning peak fiction with the start that they had is truly impressive. I think we might have a generational banger on our hands, because if this ever gets an anime, it's up, nigga. It's up as fuck. The sales of Tao merch alone will easily confirm 3 seasons. I know that for a fact because it's gonna be due to me. Yes, I am the girl. Yes, I am the nigga.
Bro has to gas himself up before anyone. I get it. I understand. When you're one of the first to talk about it, I understand. I know he's not the first to talk about it, but he's one of the first to at least bring it up before the anime comes out, or at least get a trailer. I think did it get a trailer? Did it get an anime trailer? I think it got an anime trailer. Did it get an anime trailer? No, oh, I think someone mentioned it was gonna get. I got my brain no work. I don't remember. I'm thinking about another anime. I'm not sure. But, like, I can see it. I can see what he's doing.
Scale Tau statue with movable grippers. I have no shame.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and set up your store on a single integrated platform.
But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead, drop a tight shit in the comments, man. If you fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say real quick though, man, thank y'all so much for the love y'all showed on the Noah Senpai video, bro. That shit has become my biggest video yet, and I almost
No, I don't know about that.
I almost didn't even make that bitch, bro. I was actually really conflicted about dropping that vid because I haven't talked about a series that didn't have action or, you know what I'm saying, like a more chill series like that in a long time. So I was like, damn, are niggas gonna fuck with this? But niggas is fucking with it. I appreciate that, bro, for real. Thank y'all for all the support, all the kind comments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all the recommendations and suggestions as well. I have been taking screenshots and keeping note of those. Y'all got some taste, man. Y'all got some motherfucking taste, nigga. Hey, you talking about? Yeah, W fan base. But you know what I gotta do, man? Hashtag ad. I played Bayonetta for the first time on stream recently, and I finally cut down a funny moments vid of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check that bitch out on the second channel, man. You know what I'm saying? It's only 12 minutes, bro. So, you know, please check it out. Please. You know what I'm saying? And if you fuck with shit like that, man, go ahead follow me on Twitch type shit, my nigga. But if you fuck with streams but don't fuck with Twitch, that's fine, because we do stream on this very channel, man. So make sure you turn on that notification bell. And while we at it, man, go ahead and throw a like on the video. You know what I'm saying? Give a nigga a sub type shit, please. And if you want to keep up with me outside of all this, follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky type shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm telling you, I'm in that mode right now, but I'm in my bag, man. I'm in my motherfucking bag. I'm gonna be consistent from here on out, bro. I'm locked. The plan is a new video every month or every 2 months. It might be 2 months sometimes due to if I want to do like more longer videos and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, in between that, we be streaming this shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we ain't gonna be gone. But yeah, thank y'all so much for all the support.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have cut it off from here when they start doing the promotion thing, but I find his video pretty funny, so I'm gonna let him do his thing.
Man, it's really been like so inspiring. I can't even break it down, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But nah, thank y'all so much, man. Hey, check that pinned comment for links and shit. And you know, hey, if you're watching this video right now, I might be live for the VODs. Watch the VODs type shit. All right, I'm yapping, bro. I'm getting out of here. Thank y'all so much again, man. For real, truly, like from the bottom of my heart, bro. Thank y'all so much, bro. This shit has been such a blessing, bro. All the nice comments y'all have given me inspired me so much, bro. That ass. You know, I hope my videos can, you know what I'm saying, give y'all some joy, some enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Help y'all in some shape or form. You feel me? But yeah, I hope y'all all have a blessed day and deuces.
Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah.
Okay, so with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was pretty fun with Spaceman777. Give him a follow. I'll put his information in the description at the very top so you can see it, so you don't have to go look for it and all that great stuff in this video if you want to react it to yourself. So with that said, I'll see you guys next one and all that great stuff. Yo.